Hi, so I have been putting this off and putting this off and putting this off, and now I have way too many books. So I have opened them. I have not looked at them. Just to expedite the process. Haven't looked at them, just open the packages. Are you ready? Okay. First up, we have... Ooh, the new Richard Kadrey. See if we can find the description. See, this is the problem. Now I have to find the description. Reminiscent of the edgy, offbeat humor of Chris Moore and Matt Ruff, the first entry in a whimsical, fast-paced supernatural series from the New York Times bestselling author of the Sandman Slim novels, a dark and humorous story involving a doomsday gizmo, a horde of baddies determined to possess its power, and a clever thief who must steal it back again and again. The Everything Box by Richard Kadrey. Beautiful cover. Love it. Okay, next one. This is The Perdition Score by Richard Kadrey. All right. This is a paperback edition of a hardcover book that was already out, I'm assuming. Take it from Sandman Slim, a.k.a. James Stark. Half human, half angel, Slim saved the world, or at least LA, a few times now. He also didn't totally botch the job when he ruled the underworld for a short while, but now he's back on top. He's finding that the 9-to-5 grind is just not his style. He's tried the PI lifestyle, but even after he sleuthed out who killed Death, turns out that this hard-boiled hero is more Richard Deckard than Philip Marlowe. Now, with a constant killer migraine and a constant urge to kill, he finds release from the demons that haunt him in a decrepit fight club, once again pitting Sandman Slim gladiator style against at most, semi-worthy opponents. Awesome. That looks good too. Next one. I have a feeling this video is going to need a few edits. Also a paperback. This one is Jericho by Alex Gordon, author of Gideon. In Gideon, Lauren Riordan uncovered her father's secret past and took on a centuries-old witch. In the gripping follow-up, Jericho, she must think about her own future as she battles an even more ancient evil. There are many thin places in the world, and it's Lauren Riordan's calling to heal those fractured realms of existence and to face the evil that seek to breach the mortal plane. Good. Very cool. Sounds like a good series. All right. She's a Kansas City Royals fan, though, this Alex Gordon, so... I don't know about her. Next one. Cartel by Lili St. Germain. How much is a life worth? Mariana Rodriguez is the eldest daughter of a Colombian drug lord. Growing up in Villanueva, Colombia, she has never wanted for anything: private schools, a lavish lifestyle, and the safety of the cartel that her father works for. Is this a genre fiction book? This is a romance book, I think. Okay. No, yeah. There's some genre stuff in here. Okay. Interesting premise. Sounds kind of intense. Ooh. Hot new author. Sizzling new trilogy. Next one. Godwave. The Godwave. All right. Grim Tidings by Caitlyn Kittredge. Kittredge? After winning her freedom from Gary, a heartless reaper, and facing off against a fearsome demon boss, Ava is now a masterless hellhound. And her friend Leo has found a new life after death. He's returned as the Grim Reaper, the first in centuries. As both try to adjust to their new circumstances, Ava's dark past comes back to wreak havoc on her and the entire world. Ooh, okay, another good series to get into. First one, I believe, is Black Dog. 2 more to go. No, one more to go. 2 more to go. All right. We have Firewalk, a novel by Chris Robertson. I could have just read the back of the book this whole time. What was I doing? Lizzie Lefevre was the newest investigator for the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit when she first came to Recondito, a coastal city that's been shrouded in mystery and legend for centuries. Local law enforcement has requested the Bureau's assistance in hunting a sword-wielding serial killer who's left a dozen mutilated bodies in his wake. Patrick Tavaki was a local homicide detective assigned to the task force, and together he and Izzy managed to track down and stop the killer before he claimed another victim. 5 years later, Izzy and Patrick remain haunted by what the killer said before he fell into a hail of gunfire. Izzy's ancestors were Mambos, voodoo priestesses who claimed to communicate with the dead and protect the faithful from evil spirits. Patrick's Polynesian great-uncle told stories of Recondito's supernatural menaces that lurk in flame and shadow. The killer's last words have brought up a past both Izzy and Patrick thought they'd long since left behind, and neither has been able to shake the feeling that their case was never completely solved. All right, that sounds great. Very cool. That's Firewalk, a novel by Chris Robertson. And then finally, we have MJ12, Inception by Michael J. Martinez. It is a new world, stunned by the horrors that linger in the aftermath of total war. The United States and Soviet Union are squaring off in a different kind of conflict, one that's fought in the shadows where there are whispers of strange and mysterious developments. Normal people across the United States have inexplicably gained paranormal abilities. A factory worker can heal the sick and injured. A school teacher bends emotions to her will. Ooh, handy. A car salesman alters matter with a simple touch. A former soldier speaks to the dying and gains their memories as they pass on. They are the variants, controlled by a secret government program called Majestic 12 to open a new front in the Cold War. That sounds great. I like it. It kind of reminds me of Bitter Seeds a little bit by Ian Tregellis, but a little more recent as opposed to being World War II. Well, that is that. Thank you for sticking with me through, untold numbers of new books that have been sitting here in my office for a couple of weeks. Check out swordandlaser.com, join the podcast, and head over to all of our discussions over on goodreads.com/swordandlaser. We'll see you next time.